Hello everyone, I'm SilverAxisKiwi and welcome back to the LASO walkthrough. Today we got the 9th mission, which is keys. So to jump right into it here, you will spawn in the hallway, and we're actually never going to drop down into that area and go through the whole mission. We're just going to bump our way into the next area, which is basically the end of the mission. So first you want to take your armless friend here that was chasing the grunt, and you want to take him all the way back to your second controller. Now he can be kind of difficult to get back there because he kind of wants to keep chasing you. So basically what I did is I used my second guy's gun and I just shot him a little bit every time he turned away from me, and that just allowed my first guy to run on to the next area where all the grunts and stuff were. So every time he tries to run away, you just kind of shoot him in the back, let him know you're still there, and then you can continue on to where all the grunts and flood are fighting. So basically you just want to let the grunts blow up, do most of the damage. There might still be a few flood left. If there are, then just take them out really quickly, and then you can continue on with the bump. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to use the shield right there that was just activated. Want to throw a grenade. Don't hurt yourself with it, because that's what I did. Throw a grenade, deactivate the shield, and then basically we need to line ourselves up perfectly with the shield, like just at the right spot, so you bump yourself through the ceiling and you can skip most of this area. So what I'm doing is I'm jumping here to make it more accurate for me to position myself, and then I'm shooting so it doesn't reactivate the shield again while I'm trying to line myself up. So just keep shooting with your top controller to keep the shield deactivated, and we're going to use this flood here that we have on our second guy as a checkpoint. So that way when you're in position and you think you've got it good, once you kill him you will get a checkpoint just like I did right there, and then you can stop shooting if you think you got it in the right spot, and then you will bump yourself through the ceiling. Now, I actually didn't do it at just the correct spot here. I was kind of at a weird angle, but I did get the bump correctly. It's just a little bit different. So basically, I switched to new graphics here. And when I bump through the ceiling, I move to the right as soon as I get bumped. And then I land on top of, like, I guess one of the side pillars on the ceiling. I jump down here, and then, as you can see, that's the hallway that we're going through. We are actually just there, but we need to go backwards, and then we need to go through this wall. So you need to kind of stay on the side where you can walk. You can kind of mess around where you can and can't walk, but that's kind of where you need to go so you can get through the ceiling. And then now this is the area where you would have gone back up through the ship and gotten the keys. So we skipped a huge portion of the mission, and so there's a health pack right there if you need that. So very, very useful tactic if you use that bump. So now you need to run back to here, and you actually can't go this way, but you need to use it to get the checkpoint so you will spawn the enemies in. And to the right of us there will be an elite and some grunts. Now be careful, because just on regular doing this, the grunts won't blow up, but when they're kind of like in the stasis form or whatever, they die, and then all of a sudden they get animated again, and then they will actually fly around and blow up. So this was actually useful for me because there was a bunch of flood on the left, and the grunts blew all of them up, so I didn't have to use any ammo or grenades on them. Basically, you want to kill all the enemies that you can in this area, or else they will try to kill you during the cutscene. Now, during the cutscene, I was getting hit, but I think it might have only been the small, like, spore things that were hitting me. I'm not really sure. But as you can see, there's just a bunch of enemies here that are spawned, and so you just need to sit here and keep killing them. Now, I'm pretty sure they're dead once the reticle is not red, so just sit there for a while and keep killing them. And once you've gotten all of them dead, that's English, you come up here, activate the keys cutscene, which is unskippable, so that's why you need to kill all of them. Then jump down with one of your controllers and activate that door where all the Covenant are. And then, because the flood are going to, flood into this area, and you just want to let them fight it out. So, as you can see, the grunts are blowing up enemies around, and then anything that's left, you just want to chuck a grenade or whatever and take them all out, and then you can continue on. So most of the fighting the Covenant and Flood will take care of most of the work for you. And then once all they're dead, you can continue through the door, and we're actually going to go the way that we were going to go originally, but we couldn't go through the door yet. There's a health pack to the right there. If you need it, you can pick that up, but we're basically on the home stretch here to the end of the mission. Now, when you get through this door, you can hit a checkpoint here, which is advised because you might die a few times at this part. There are some flood around the corner that are going to run out, and there's also some Covenant, so they're going to be fighting for a little bit. So I just kind of waited out, let them fight it out for a little bit, and then I run out there and I see what's left. There's usually going to be like a grunt and stuff out there with some elites. So I just kind of killed one grunt, let him blow up some of his friends, and then I waited a bit. I also threw a grenade out there just to be sure. Basically, you want to go over here. I wait for the grenade to blow up so I don't die. When you jump down here, you want to make sure you hit the crouch button when you get to the bottom. That way you don't take any damage. That's a sweet little Halo 1 tip, I guess. And you can also do it down here. This is where we need to be. So hit crouch. There you go. And then the 2 Banshees will fly in with the elites. And then you can back smack one of the elites. I'm not sure if it works on LASO because they are very aware of where you are. And he just like turned around immediately and saw me. But it doesn't matter. Just hop in the Banshee, fly around for a few seconds, and then eventually the cutscene will activate. And you will be flying out of the area. And that is the 9th mission done on LASO. Really, really simple. The hardest part is just getting that not flood bump, just the shield bump thing down. Once you got that part down, which is the hardest part of this mission, then you're pretty much good to go. The rest of it only takes like 10-15 minutes, depending on if you know what you're doing and all that. But anyways, yeah, that is the 9th mission done. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.